each other to see if I was right just looking at the stats, looking on paper. But here, like I said, bringing in Otter is going to be the big question for the lads in E-LVETS. Who knows, if he can perform out of his skin, if he can be the unknown variable, E-LVETS could be a contender for the victory. Only time will tell, as that's now a good push downfield. E-LVETS already wanted to link up and get a goal, but not going to happen. A big overcommitment, but Sad Monk can't put it away. Bad Monk beaten by Lepre, but does get the block.
Gets the block, but he's just given possession straight to E-LVETS as they try and go up the field. It is back and forth at the moment, but there's an interception from Bad Monk off the touch from Otter, and it is now advantage Monks even as they try and get their first goal. But a minute has almost come and gone, and neither of these teams any further from getting their first goal of the season.
Yeah, they've got to push each other a little bit harder. 1 minute isn't massive. They're just thinning each other out still. RQ getting the demo in the air onto Sad Monk Lepre, chasing that down, but Bad Monk does get in between him and the goal. Otter chasing it all the way down. He wants to hit towards the center, lining it up for RQ, but cannot find him effectively. Shot cannot be put on target, and Lepre just pushing it to the corner to allow time for his teammates to form up.
The attack here from E-LVETS. Just a lot, not really able to get anything out of that, but it's just putting some pressure onto Monk, letting them know that they're here and they're chapping on the door. They're not banging on the door quite yet, but they're just giving it a little bit of a knock. This actually might be dangerous here, as Bad Monk able to get that one away. But it's good pressure from E-LVETS, might actually force the first goal out of Monk.
Bad Monk does get the touch. He's wanting to charge this downfield. He's got Sad on the inside. Sad does cut in. The safety net was there. That was a poor pass in the end. Death Monk couldn't get onto that. Otter, he's got the reset. Didn't need it. He couldn't get the speed to be a threat. RQ off the backboard. Got the follow through from Lepre, but crossbar denies it. Sad up in the air. Pushed off to the side. Lepre looking to put that back in the middle. There's Otter. The man we are. Sack was the first. Otter the second, and it seems, oh man, that both are proving their worth.
Exactly. You might have that man on your roster, on your substitute roster, but bringing him in every time we talk about substitutes coming in all the time and how they might affect the team, you've got to remember these guys have been recruited by the main roster and making sure that they work well together. They've probably been practicing for the last, I don't know, probably about the last month. Whenever Otter came in, they've been trying him out, trying to get a feel for how he works, and they have been fully prepared coming into this league. No doubt for Otter. A little bit of early nerves I saw a bit earlier on, a couple of misses, but getting the first goal for your brand new team in this brand new league has got to feel good for Otter.
See, that was an interesting one as well. E-LVETS, they qualified with Sparks. Sparks was only subbing in purely for that day because he wanted to play. And then they replaced him. Otter must have just not been ready. But the other two, RQ and Lepre, have met the lads before, and they have got some fantastic chemistry going on between them. They're good mates. So, Otter's got to fit in well as well. Lepre, off the scene, can't keep up with it. RQ lends a hand. Sad Monk into the center. RQ trying to block that off, and Otter does come through, but Bad Monk gets that to the corner.
Might have got that one away, but it's not a great clear, and the defense of Monk is just a little bit shaky. Not really able to get too many solid touches on it in their own half, as Death Monk just giving that one right back to E-LVETS. There's an opportunity as Sad Monk shoots from the middle of the field. RQ able to get back in time, but Monk seem more comfortable in the other half, in their opponent's half of the field, than they do right back at net.
Scary. Oof, Monk's not going to be able to pull that, and they've just got to put more players in front of that net. They've got to make sure they've got a cleaner ready to jump in. It's always been their problem. Bad Monk into the corner. That'll be picked up by Lepre. Pushing that to the center. Otter just wanting to keep the ball down into his opponent's end. Looking to drop that, but Bad Monk is there. The pot from Otter, Lepre into the corner. That lined up nicely for a follow through, but Otter just backing off. He needed the boost.
He does need the boost, and Monk need this attacking phase as we tick into the final 20 seconds of the game. Oh, it might actually be 2-0. Arku can't shoot on target. Lepre might follow up, but now Monk need a big counter attack here. They need to get out of their own half. Oh, intercepted by Otter at the stand-in for ELVETS, the man they didn't qualify with. Now here in the TCS eSports League, showing up big time for ELVETS in their first game of the season. They will win it. 2-0. Still 9 seconds to go. They could get more.
Could do.
Never know.
Could be 2-1, could be 3-0. Who knows? It could be even 2-all. Let's see how this plays on out. Otter with the charge. Coming down to the final second here, and that touch of the ground, 2-0 will be written, etched into stone. Otter, lad, we had questions about what would happen with you on this squad, and well, it's only good things as the result.
Yeah, the only goal scorer for ELVETS, 2 goals from 3 shots. Fantastic opportunity for Otter to show off his talents. The 2 assists there from Lepre as well. It just shows you how much ELVETS have been working as a team and taking advantage of Monk's less than stable defense. They have been rotating around, but when they rotate together and they just get in each other's way, and it's not the cleanest of rotations, but they have been getting back there. Monk, I just want to see them tighten up a little bit, communicate with each other a little bit more, and maybe they can take the winning game too.
Yeah, you could just say it's a little bit dysfunctional at the moment. Monk have a lot more to offer. This is, in the truest and harshest sense, the worst I've seen them perform to date. So I expect a lot more. Remember, it is the first match of the evening for them, and it'll be the only match. Each team with 1 shot each week to improve their standings. And here, the first week, this is setting your standings. It's a big hit downfield by Def Monk. Up into the air, you're going to see Bad Monk try and set up a play. There's Sad Monk, and this is the team that we have been wanting to see. What a nice trio of plays.
Welcome to TCS, Monk, and Sad Monk especially coming through there. Fantastic touch off the backboard from Bad Monk and down to Sad. Just confusing the defense of ELVETS. Everyone just stuck in goal, really flat-footed and not able to get a good turn on the ball. And that is going to spark Monk now to try and turn this car around and get right back on track as they seem a little bit more confident now going into the latter half of the field. I think that has been their sticking point. They have been confident in the offense. It's just they need to stay there if they don't want to be on that shaky defense. It's almost through, and there Bad Monk gets it off the crossbar and into the net for the 2-0 lead.
Well, how well you have done here, Monks. A quick attack, and it all comes down to a lot of pressure. Seems ELVETS were not ready, but here, 4 minutes 20 remaining, and Monks are blazing on ahead. Otter looking to respond. Does put the pressure on, but Monks can deal with. Arku picking the ball up. Into the centre he goes. Lepre beaten out. Sad Monk doing massive work there to guide his team. Oh, close. That was close. Arku keeping the attack going right into the mix. Otter is up. This post of Monks has just been saving them time and time again.
It has been, and I think Bad Monk actually got a touch onto one of them. But you see there, it's just got to be better shooting from ELVETS, as there was another double commit. Could have easily been 2-1, but they double commit, not communicating. Just tighten that up, boys. They're able to get one. Good demo for Otter, though, onto Def Monk, clearing the net out, and Arku able to shoot on that for the easy 2-1.
So the posts were favouring the Monks. So crossbar, it's only fair that he helps on out ELVETS. Straight on down 2-1 is the standings. Monks, you got to be careful. Don't allow ELVETS to tie this one up.
Yeah, because I think if ELVETS end up tying it up, they will be in the better position. They'll have momentum on their side. Just a bit of a misplay there from Sad Monk. At least Death was there. to clear it away. But now you see ELVETS. They've been pressured in their own half for most of this game so far, but now they're starting to break into the orange half of the field, getting some passing plays under their belt. And Monk not able to answer them at the moment. They're just hard clearing, and that might end up helping them in the long run. But it's going to turn into a little bit of ping pong here in the middle of the game, and ELVETS trying to push hard.
Bad Monk towards the center. He's just looking for space to get across pitch. No pop there from Arku. Def Monk does put down this on the line, and well, Otter just seeing that. Look at this, 2 players just jumping at net, and I bet you Arku is ready as the third.
Yeah, it was a great touch from Arku, but just unfortunate there from Sad. Was it Sad Monk? I think it was. I'm getting confused already with all these monk names. Come on, guys. But yeah, it was just a big unfortunate touch there. It was actually Death Monk who had the Batmobile there. He was way out of boost, but he had to make a touch. And he just ends up turning it into his own net. 2-2 now, and ELVETS right back in this game. We thought Monk had maybe made a little bit of a switch in the middle of these two games. They're now on the back foot as ELVETS are turning up the heat in the pressure cooker that is DFH Stadium.
Bad Monk approaches the ball. The pop-up. Oh, he gets the little tap as well. There's Def Monk trying to hammer it to the net, but Lepre is there to save it. Pops it out to middle. Arku forces his way through, but here's Bad Monk. Big, powerful hit towards net, but Otter was there to make the save. Quick turnaround all around the world. The ball goes. Lepre hammers that down into net, finds the goal, and well, he also finds his team the lead.
Yeah, he sees that Bad Monk's rotating back here. Bad Monk's actually doing his job there, rotating, getting boost, but he just was miles away from that ball, and Lepre picks his spot where Bad Monk not able to get to it, and takes ELVETS' first lead of this game, number 2. Actually might get it back to a tie game, and Sad Monk was trying to sneak it under the crossbar, but very well cleared away, very well dealt with by ELVETS. They might actually make it 4-2, they don't in fact, and it will go back into the hands of Monk. But right now it is ELVETS' game to lose right now, as we are almost into the final minute, and Monk started off well, but they've receded in the last 2 or 3 minutes even, and it's just, they just need to get that spark of confidence back, get a goal under your belt here in the next maybe 15 seconds. You could turn it around, maybe even take it to overtime.
Oh, big hit downfield, but Sad Monk doing massive work to get the demo onto Arku. Lepre can't cut that one. In the corner it stays. Def Monk. There's a downfield to Otter, and we'll be able to get the pass off to Bad.
Oh.
Bad could not get onto it. You could say it was a bad reception, really, but that pass, they've just got to put more of those downfield. Make sure that they've got that player waiting their cherry pick, and we could start to see a Monk team that is really going to start destroying. 20 seconds remaining. Sad cannot put that away though.
Exactly, and we've been wanting them to make a few more team plays than they have been doing in these first couple of games, and going for that pass into the middle from I think it was Sad Monk to Bad Monk. It was a bold move. It was a really great pass, but Bad not able to get to it. I don't think he had a lot of boost. This ball's still up in the air though after the 0 seconds, but ELVETS able to touch it down, and they will take the 2-1 victory here in game number 2.
It was 3-2.
Excuse me, 3-2. 3-2. I'm docking a goal from each of them. But yeah, ELVETS straight onto match point. And again, we talked about these games going really quickly. Teams just wanting to get that 3-0 sweep and out of there. And that's exactly what ELVETS are doing. But I think Bad Monk, they are hungry for a victory. They might just get one going into game number 3.
ELVETS looking a super strong side here. And well, twice in a row now, my MVP has to be Otter. Just the lad who is showing up. First game, it was all about those goals. The second game, though, Crafters, it was all about that pressure. Just look at that scoreboard. 7 shots. It does not matter if you are getting goals when you're just hammering it off that backboard. You're putting that pressure on. because, as you can see from from his teammates, he set them up off that backboard, off the defender, and then his 2 teammates were able to put them away. That is how E-LVETS are looking to take the win, and it is all down to pressuring your opponents to jump out of net, make those saves, and then you have that quick second man follow-up, put it away. How do you like that?
I like that a lot, and 7 shots from one man. He almost outshot the entire team of Monk. They got 8 shots to their name, whereas Ota only just got the 7, but that is still ridiculous. And he got those 2 assists crucially as well, making sure, like you said, Bacon, setting up his teammates in prime position to shoot onto net. But it was fantastic to see from Ota. We had doubts about him coming into this series, but here he is in all his glory and making E-LVETS a great team so far in this series. Could end up turning around, could Monk, as they have been not too bad here in the first 30 seconds, but the first 30 seconds can come and go so quickly, and they do. No one's going to remember that first 30 seconds, to be quite honest.
No, it was pretty uneventful. I was looking there, and a lot of little nitty-gritty work from Otter, but unfortunately not going to be able to find the net. Once again, that's a nice attempt from Lepre. Defense just keep flailing around the ball here from Monks. They are frazzled. They're worried. They're upset. The follow through. Aku just going wide of net. Death Monk trying to push this out as hard as he can, but no, in these situations, if you're going to keep the ball close to the net, you've got to also make sure you can get the follow-up hit to clear it downfield, Monks.
Yeah, and holding this midfield is actually good for them, as Bad Monk tried to shoot towards the net. It was way wide, but set them up in a good position now, as all 3 players now in this blue half of the field. A great ball control there from Lepre as he gets it back into his own possession. Otta going for the air dribble, but it's this midfield hold from Monk, and Bad Monk will score the first one here. End game number 3 for Monk. It was inevitable, really. But when all 3 players, well, at least 2 of the players from E-LVETS cheat up like that and try and go for a play when all 3 of the Monks are sitting back in net, it's only a recipe for disaster. And
well, the problem there was that Lepre did not have any boost, where he cheated up as well, of course, but that corner boost back was taken by the defender. He was on the rotation back and just without anything in the tank could not catch up to that ball. Craftman, like you said, you got to be careful when you're cheating up. You've got to make sure that your return to net does have that corner boost waiting there for you. So, 1-0 in favour to the Monks. Let's just have a little remember of game number 2, though. E-LVETS had the metal, they had the grit to be able to turn it around, and the bump.
The bump indeed. Otta just getting that into good position, knowing Bad Monk's going to flick it in, and then the slap onto Dead Monk right out of the way. A lot of people talk about bumps in this current meta of Rocket League. It is so crucial. When you are off the ball, you pass your teammates, you just keep going, clear the defense out for your teammates to make that easy play, and that's exactly what Otta did there. Fantastic stuff from him, heads up play.
So 1-1, Otter up into the air, he's looking for Aku. Aku back out.
Oh no!
What a play!
You see here, even Otta has to make some crazy flips with his car, even to get into a good position to hit that towards Aku. That was fantastic, and then the great angle off there. No one was really expecting a shot. They were probably looking for the pass into Lepre in the middle, but just everyone gets confused, and Aku able to slide that one in, 2-1. But now Monks, straight off the kickoff, they're on the attack, wanting to get this one back to evens as quickly as they possibly can.
And normally you do the flashy stuff to sort of make that player coming into the centre a bit unnoticed, but no, he's just going to go straight for the goal. Lepre does get that out a little bit, and Otter follows through. Lepre, powerful hit, but Def is back. He wants to get this downfield, and he does. It's up high. Bad Monk. He's got to get into position to pick it up. He can't steal it away from Otter. Up into the air, the ball goes. Def Monk putting a little bit of pressure on, but Aku can easily pick that up. He steals the boost and now moves it downfield. Ooh, dangerous as that's into the middle, but Def Monk clears away.
And now we go into back into the ping pong style of offense, defense. No real team wanting to commit at this moment in time, but you've got to feel Monk 2 games down and a goal down as well. They've got to give something. They've got to have that flash of brilliance we've not really seen from them yet. Deathmonk will try and do it here, but he's only slapping it towards the E-LVETS side, and they pick it up and they go right back into the Monk defense. I want to see Monk try and find each other a little bit more than they have been, because they just keep hard clearing like Bad Monk does there. Actually finds Deathmonk not able to get a touch there. It was a good enough play from Monk, but they need to make it work better, because E-LVETS are just reading it every single time and getting into the good position to block that one away.
They are indeed 2-1 in favour to E-LVETS, nearly 3-1. Well done by Bad Monk. You've got 40 seconds now, dudes, to get this into the E-LVETS net, and here we might have overtime. Last chances for the Monks as they are 2-0 down in this series. Bad Monk puts it high. Aku clears it down. Oh, a tricky little bounce. Aku does look for the steal of the middle boost. Can't. We'll have to rotate back. E-LVETS now looking to cover themselves. Just focus on that defense. Get the ball down to your opponent's end, and then make sure it doesn't find your net. But oh no, it's all gone wrong, and Deathmonk, with 10 seconds remaining, equalizes out the game.
Could this be the turning point for Monk in this series? Tying it up with 10 seconds to go, we're most likely going to overtime unless one of these teams can pull off the play of the league so far. Yes, I'm calling it the play of the league, even though we're only 3 matches in. But Monk, oh, he might actually get it here. It goes across the base of the net. And that was a big mistake from E-LVETS. Could have caused disaster, but we find ourselves in the safety arms of overtime. And who knows how long this one will take. Both these teams have been great in the last 2 minutes of the game. But what could this be Monk's chance to get back into this?
We'll have to find out. Already E-LVETS on the attack. That didn't quite work out, but Monk's handed back over to them. Deathmonk up high. Oh, Aku's ready for it. Monk does get a little touch, which will block it slightly. Putting it off target. Lepre can't get the pass. That's a good clear from Sad. Meeting Death downfield, and Aku puts it to the corner. Chases that around. He's just looking to clear that downfield. Unfortunately, Bad Monk has other plans, dribbling it. Can't get the whole length. Deathmonk back to the center, and oh no, Sad into the post. Bad Monk continuing the attack, but no, this will be a handover to E-LVETS.
Good attacking phase from Monk. That's what you want to see. The pressure on the E-LVETS side, but they just have to rotate out for the moment. And now E-LVETS have the opportunity. Good save by Sad Monk off the backboard. And they will go on the counter-attack now, but everyone's rotated back. Everyone's fully boosted up. First minute of overtime has certainly been a sizzler. How hot are we going to go here in overtime of game number 3? Monk having to win this to stay in this series. Might all be all over now. Deathmonk gets that one away, but Lupre's in the middle, being a little bit sneaky. Monk, they have to hold here in overtime if they want to have any opportunity to take this into game number 4, and they've been holding well so far. They just need to get past that E-LVETS defense.
Monk off the backboard. There's Sad.
Yep.
No, not gonna be. Well done by E-LVETS to hold their nerve in those last meters. Aku cleverly off to the side, and you can see he's just focusing on that boost, focusing on that defense, and then he'll pop out with the counter attack. There's the ball stop. Lepre lining up. Otter couldn't reach it in time, and that's a lackluster block. Big hit downfield from Lepre into the corner, and Deathmonk can't reach. That's a bad hit though. Aku opens up the net, but the shot too high from Lepre. Crossbar keeping it out.
Yeah, poor touch from Sad Monk just to touch it down to the opposing player. But you've got to finish those ones off. When it's open net like that, game on the line, you've got to head it away. And it could have been the 3-0 sweep, but Monk's still in this one. We've played a game and a half here in game number 3. Deathmonk, the only one back there that could have been. I didn't think anyone was back there for Monk, and it could have been all over. And E-LVETS taking the 3-0 lead, or 3-0 sweep even. Still in this as we play 3 minutes of overtime. How far into the night will we go with this game number 3?
Well, Craftman, as you know, I don't want another 18-minute overtime. They can drag on, chat. I kid you not. Up into the air, the ball goes. Deathmonk couldn't reach. Bad Monk has to cover. He's putting it back to the center, which is deadly. Well done from Sad to come out and meet that Otter. That's a bad pass. As Bad can follow on, and Sad getting on the wrong side of the ball. Lepre picking it up. He's got the pop. Demo coming out from Bad Monk onto Lepre. Pinch does put it wide of net, and so the Monks are lucky there. Another pinching it down, but Lepre picks it up. He's chasing it. He's looking to get that to the corner, and he's wanting Otter to come across. There he is up in the air. And Otter, the man of the evening, I want to say, coming into this new squad, has near enough secured victory from E-LVETS now.
The first goal for his team and the last goal for his team in the series. This man, Otter, coming into the E-LVETS squad for the first season of the TCS eSports League. He has done himself some justice here, and Monk have to go away and really contemplate what happened here in this series. They were